Hi, today I'm going to be focusing on the global crisis that is food waste. So, food waste or food loss is the amount of food produced globally that is not used by consumers because of a decrease in quality or quantity and ends up being thrown away. Food loss is specifically focused on the production of food. Because of wrong harvesting techniques or transportation issues, there is a lot of food loss. Food waste is specifically focused on retailers and consumers that throw away unused food or food that does not meet their standards. Globally, 1.3 billion metric tons of food specifically made for human consumption is thrown away. That is around 1/3 of all food that is produced. According to the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, this figure shows the amount of food waste and food loss that is due to consumers or due to the production to retailing process. So, North America consumers throw out the most food, while the consumers from Europe are coming as a close second to that. And Latin America has the highest amount of food loss from production to retailing. So, 1 in 7 people are hungry in this world, and 1 to 3 people of food is wasted. The amount of food wasted could contribute to helping the amount of people that are hungry. So, why do we have so much waste? Well, from a retailer's perspective, in retail stores, the majority of food tossed is because the appearance of the product or the expiration date. Plenty of food is thrown away because it is not sold, and retailers are required to throw out food that passes the expiration date of sale. Retail food waste contributes to 40% of all food waste in industrialized countries. From the food production perspective, there are many issues with harvesting techniques, which is issues with water quality and water temperature that is used on the crops, or keeping the produce cool and stored properly during transportation. And it is estimated that 30 to 40% of food that is tossed before it reaches retailers. Consumers are a major factor into food waste. So, in developed rich countries, consumers are wasting the same amount of food that is being produced in some developing countries. North America and Europe consumers waste the most amount of food. So, why does this all matter? According to the State of Food Security and Nutrition in the World 2018, there were 821 million people considered hungry in 2017. This food is thrown out rather than being sent to people in need because of selfishness. If the food is still considered safe for consumption, the waste is due to it all being focused on money. We are also causing an overproduction of food to account for the food loss. Overproduction of food for food loss leads to more water, energy, etc. being used, which causes for more greenhouse gas emissions, which is already ruining our environment. We should be focusing on bettering the food that is being produced, rather than making an excess of food that may or may not reach our quality standards. So, how can we change? At a retail level, there has been some change. Major retailers are beginning to donate unused bakery and meat items to food banks. Food banks receive some retailers' frozen bakery and meat items that are not sold by the expiration date. They are pulled from the shelves and donated at this point if the retailer is in connection with the food bank. How can we change for production? Well, we need to raise awareness of food loss. By raising awareness of food loss, we can cause for a change. Many people are not aware of how much food we waste in this world. If we bring awareness, that causes for more people to push for change. Also, there's an issue with transferring of food in a timely and safe manner to maintain the quality of food. We need to ensure that storage and cooling facilities are transferring the food in a timely manner. We need to change our harvesting techniques, such as ensuring that water quality and water temperature is safe for the future consumption of that food. And we also need to stop the overproduction of food and focus on why there is a loss of food. By stopping the overproduction of food, we can focus on the quality of the food produced. So, what type of food is being thrown out? According to the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, 30% of food loss and waste is from cereal, 40 to 50% is from fruits, vegetables, or root crops such as potatoes, carrots, and beets. 20% is from meat and dairy, and 35% is from fish.